store, Frank Buck. And he's from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. This car is one of the rare, what they call airbox Corvettes. It was a method of air induction into the fuel injection system to charge your tank. Car racing, VIR, and it competed in hill times throughout the state of New York. Arnold found this racer in May of 1997 on a computer bulletin board at his workplace. The ad reads, "One of a kind, 1926 Pontiac Coattail Racer, new tires, wire wheels." The engine in Gordon's car is a 110 cubic inch offing. It turns out 170 horsepower on methanol. Compression ratio is 17:1. This car.
It's known as the Kraken Royal Racer, known by the Western family. From Albertown, Pennsylvania. During the last 7 to 8 years, this car has been an active race car or active race show car for every year in the past 12 years. Until it was 12 years, during World War II, it was always been active. This is their 34th year exhibiting here at Hershey, which is a record I don't really praise. They're in third place in the 18 point. Car's first win came in September 1952 in the half-mile thoroughbred at Unionville. On September 17th of 52, Ernie scored his first sprint car victory at the famous Williams Grove Speedway car.
You know, in the early days of racing, they thought if you ever got to 60 miles an hour, it would actually rip the flesh off your face. This car changed hands 5 times from the last time it ran on the track until it was purchased by Norm in 2001. It is the only known Paygo-bodied race car in existence. It kills to build this race car. It's got a copy. It's actually a scaled-down version of an Indy car. It's copied from a Frank Curtis design. Boyd raced this car from 1965 to 1983. It had many drivers, the most notable was the one types of engines in these champ cars, usually the small block Chevy. This one is a 302 Chevy. Features a Hal-brand quick change rear, dry sump oil system. This car races from California to Pennsylvania. It holds track records at Winston, and Salem. Most of the time.
Yes, the color is pink. This is one of the most significant race cars here today. In fact, it's one of the most significant race cars in the world. It's driven today by its owner, Bob McConnell out of Urbana, Ohio. The car was built by California builder Luigi Lasowski for the 1959 500. Muskie, New York. Jamestown. The car was raced there by its current owner and driver, Sam Mancuso, and the car stayed in his garage for 35 years after its last race. The car has been beautifully restored to its appearance when it in the late 1970s. It was actually didn't race that long. The car was parked in 1974. Certainly points to its great condition and being ready. Here is a familiar car. Here in Hershey, driven by Jim Corrick in Norwalk, Connecticut. The car appears in the program as a 1949 Buick. And this gets back to the AACA. 3 streets in 1949 Buick. That's what it looked like in 1949. Really?
Races here at the Hershey Stadium, and this is that very car. This is the Dow owned by Doug Post of Bethel, Connecticut. I was talking to Doug before we got running today. He said the car was running a little sour for him. Wasn't sure if it was a fuel issue or an ignition issue. But we're going to try and get it fired up. It was built in 1959 by George Shalala. He was a shop foreman for Frank Curtis in California. He sold his creation to Ed Darrell in Clark, New Jersey. This car had many victories in the ARDC competition, driven by Burt Brooks, Bill Holmeyer, Ray Brown, and Len Duncan, and Ernie McCorn. The car was also a top 10 finisher in season point standings. In 1966, the car was sold to Bill Gore and became known.
He's on his way to another championship this year. Will be appearing at Williamsburg Speedway tomorrow night. Now, back to the beautiful Ford BH60 Midget on the track. This too is a first craft car, built in 1947. The car spent its entire career on the East Coast. One of the most unusual events that 1948, 1 year newer, and it looks very much like the first car that was out. Chris Butler is driving it again.